Alright, last stream we decided to go after a white lion this year, so I'm just going to go ahead and get everything set up and polished up before everybody gets in here. So we're taking Elena out, which is good. Aerith is this one? Yep. Urza and Zachary. And we did not get any new armor or anything like that because we just got off the Manhunter Butcher. Oh, we did get the hat, though, which allows us to do Sonorous Rest. Where'd I put? Oh, no, sorry, it's the lantern on Elena. Hopefully that's still on there. Yep. There were a couple things added in the update. I'm going to try to figure those out while we're waiting here. It said it added a... Oh, nice. You can perform an intimacy role now. Looks like you have to have an active Stone Cloud campaign. So why don't we do that while we're waiting? I think I have what you need for it. Nope, it's still in the box. No, go back to the brightest. Let's open that stone box collection. I'd like to see these new animations that they have. Okay. I think with these quality of life updates, they put us closer and closer to maybe not even needing to use the app as we move forward, the Scribe app. Alright, let's check this out here. So we need to open it, I think, right? Nope. We just hover ours over it, drop it in there. There we go. Now let me get that out of there. Retrieve that. Nice. Okay, so now will it let us do that intimacy action? No mail Ah, yes. Because I don't actually use this sheet. Next campaign we may have to try to just use everything that this provides. Here we go. So we just need to add 2. The 2 that have been doing intimacy are Grima. Oh gosh. Our population's like 18 right now. Get rid of that. How do you add somebody to the... Can you not, maybe? Oh, maybe you just have to drag their sheet over. Okay. Little 10-second delay, huh, Mike? Trying to see if this... Did it do their genders? Oh, 2 male. Let's change one of them. Doesn't matter on here. Because I just want to see what this animation does. They added an intimacy book. So if I perform it, no female survivors found now. That's not true. Unless that didn't sync up. Goodness. Update. So got him in there as male, female now? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna see what the updates they did were. Just curious. Okay, there. So now it should let us do it. So if we were to perform it... Wow! This is pretty intense. So it would be Elena and roll. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so it rolls it in front of you. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Well, that's kind of neat. Let's go back to the table of contents. My game feels pretty laggy right now. I don't know if it's because I started using the stone cloud or what, but let's send that to inventory, get that out of here. Yeah, I usually do that in the private hours, privacy of. Yep, you're not wrong. Okay. My big question is, did they fix the shuffle button? Because that is so small, but man, does that bug me. Yes, G does the auto shuffle again. Love that. Alright, let me put all these away. Okay. We are going after the white lion. So it's going to be a pretty simple setup here. I got all our people in here. We're going for some proficiency points. We do have bow proficiency specialization, so we should probably snag that. Yeah, gotta get them Katars. Need one white lion claw, and then a bunch of furs so we could try to finish that armor set as well. But we do have bow proficiency. Need to get the Twilight Sword. Twilight Sword goes crazy. Fist and Tooth, we do have to specialization. We're getting close to Axe Mastery, so that's fun. So let's go ahead and we will set up the hunt. Nope, that's not what I want to do. It's over here. Set up a hunt for a white lion level 1. Hopefully we do get the good amount of crits we're looking for, Bill. That's the goal. So I have everybody here that we want, which is good. We'll go ahead and depart. Gear grids are updated. Alright. We got some decent understanding and courage for the most part, so should be getting some decent bonuses there. Let's start with Elena is going to reveal our first event here. Prowling Lion. While the monster stalks the white lion, the monster hunts something else. Move the white lion one space away. White lion starts with ground fighting in play. So we just have to check. Oh no, we haven't built the deck yet, so that's nice. Let's not forget that. I'm actually gonna. No, just don't let me forget. We won't forget. Aerith. Yeah, we did slaughter that manhunter. Aerith reveals white lion cub. Of course we're gonna slay this lion. Absolutely. So give me them 4 resources. They put the automatic. No way. That last deck I just used had automatic shuffle. This one doesn't. Oh, why do only some of them do it? Okay. Q, then G. Oh, look at you. Look at you, Titan. Alright, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. Couple steps towards a leather set there. That doesn't hurt. Yeah, Titan has Sim Mastery. And it was F1, is what you're saying? Nice. I've been wondering about that one. That gives all the... Oh gosh, don't push other buttons while you're doing it. Yeah, that'll give the cards and stuff. That's a big one. Card numbers. Alright, on to Urza. There's a surprise. It's a random. Oh, that's... I muted it. What did I do? There we go. Gosh. Zero gravity bug? I don't think so. So we need to go to hunt events. Yeah, that'd be nice, Bill. Definitely a goal. Take you and you. $65. Statue. Cresting a hill, the survivors find a statue of a man sitting on a throne. If any survivor has 5+ understanding, the survivors may ignore the statue and end this event. I think 3 is the highest we have. Yep. Otherwise, each survivor rolls a d10. The lowest scoring survivor becomes a straggler. Okay, so let's roll for straggler first before we read on. And I think we have a couple of people. Is it stalwart that makes you harder to be a straggler? Nope. Thought there was something that we had probably picked up. Well, if we did, nobody has it. Okay, never mind. Anybody can be a straggler. So we'll just roll this and assign it in top-down order like we usually do. Oh boy, roll off in case of a tie. So this is between Urza and Zachary, our two best survivors, Fist and Tooth and Axe. It is Zachary, our Axe specialist. Okay. The straggler is drawn to the statue, touching it gently. In an instant they are gone, replaced by the man from the throne. Now flesh and blood. The straggler sits on his place on the throne, stone mouth open in a silent yell. They are gone forever. Consider them dead, but do not apply cannibalize death principle. There is no body. The man offers his thanks and joins the hunting party without any explanation. He is a new survivor with the straggler's gear, 2 random disorders, and 2 hunt XP. Shuffle all weapon specialization cards and draw one. The survivor has 3 ranks of proficiency in that weapon type. They gain a d10 survival, a d10 insanity, give them a name, and a survival for being named. If the settlement has memento mori, the statue resembles a deceased survivor, which we don't have. So are you saying we use a reroll to reroll that hunt event? Is that a thing? I didn't think you could use a reroll on a hunt event. Let me see. Is there any debate on that? Is there a debate? Um, oh, you can reroll one of the dice on the hunt event? Okay, that makes sense. Um, so are there any other good 60s? Feet is terrible as well. Yeah, let's reroll the 6. I agree. So we're stuck with 5. Whose lifetime reroll should we use? How about Aerith's? Aerith is our red fist guy. Let's use Elena's. So we'll reroll the 6 then. We'll just reroll the 6. 9, so 95. Grim and frostbitten. Sounds not great. There is a dead stillness in the air. The atmosphere becomes thick with worry, and the survivors carry on nervously. A bitter, evil cold sets in, and there is no shelter. The survivors huddle together for warmth, shivering loudly. Unless a survivor has armor gear at each hit location, they lose quarry monster level survival. No big deal. So only everybody but Morg? Uh-oh. Is he still assigned? Stone Cloud kind of screwed most of that up. Yeah, you're right, Bill. So everybody except Zachary. That went a little funky while I was doing extra credit with the new update. Okay. So everybody loses one except green. So we'll just manage, drop a survival, and give one back to Zachary. Okay. And moving on from that is now Zachary's turn to reveal. Oh no. Oh no! I didn't roll on the White Lion Cub. We just drew and moved on, so I have to roll on the White Lion Cub table. Sorry, everybody. Whoopsie. White Lion Cub table. Ooh. Ooh. Start it with Enraged. Yeah, we would get the reroll back. And we didn't gain anything else from that, did we? We'd all technically get a survival back, too. Because we lost one for that event. Okay, so it's like that other one didn't happen. So we have to set this up. I'm just going to let the game set it up. Level 1. But we have to add ground fighting and enraged in addition to the rest of the deck. I think is how we decided to play it. So he basically gained 2 life points. So let's inspect here. So he does have ground fighting and enraged. So we need to add 2 more advanced cards, because these start in play. Hopefully, Bill. Hopefully. So let's get Alert, Bloodthirsty, Maul, Bloody Claw, Lick Wounds, Size Up. Okay. And we'll shuffle those guys up. Okay. And we'll take the top 2, put them in here, and shuffle them up. The old 1, 2, 3. This will tell me, Bill. So he has 12 total health points now. And I think normally he has 10. So that should be right. We'll take a look, though. So normally he has 10. Now he has 12. Perfect. He does get, I think it's just +1 damage with Enraged. Yeah, per monster level, which is where you can get into trouble in the later years. Enraged is a bit scary. We are not very armor heavy, so that could still potentially be a big problem. Get on there. Thank you. So he does start with ground fighting in play, so we pretty much... Whoa! There's the zero gravity glitch. That's gotta be it. Oh no, get over there. Get over there. Can I rotate it? Okay. Just gotta be lightning quick with it. Alright, let's get up on the rock. Yeah, that was the random terrain it set up. Oh, but not a lion statue. That's illegal. We do not have lion god. Shuffle this up. And it's acanthus. So I'll snag. Yeah, we get 2 pulls at acanthus as well. Oh gosh. Is that right, Mike? Oh no. Doesn't really matter where these go because we're just going to be searching them. So let's put our bowman, Elena, up on the rock here. Luckily it doesn't do it for players, like as you lift them up. Those need to be 4 spaces away from each other. Okay. Move it over here maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So we'll have like, because we just get an infinite amount of turns since he starts knocked over. So we'll have Urza search this acanthus plant. 6. I don't think that's really good enough for much. We get to apply arrival bonuses. So this turned into a 6, which is gain a survival, and we're all maxed out. So that's no good. We could have Zachary search that one. We need like a 9-10 here, Zach. 9-10. Not that one. Hey! 9 should do it. Give us a tasty little fresh acanthus snack. 8 plus, gain a fresh acanthus. Yoink. That was Zachary that got that done. Alright. Yes, and you are correct, Bill. So we would be able to position ourselves exactly where we want to be. No problems there. As well as we would be able to cat eye circle it. So 1, 2, 3. That is an impervious spot, but we are going to have our luckiest guy attack. So we might as well give that a shot first. Those kind of suck a little bit. Reroll misses. Yeah, you're right. And we'd be able to look at these top 2 AI. Oh, Claw and Bat Around? Claw for sure. Actually, we're definitely going to wound him once. So I'm going to put Claw down here. Is one of those Strange Hand? Oh, nice. That would be good. That'd be real good. Okay, I think that's about as prepped as we can be. We're going to end up shooting this bow. And Elena's got 4 luck. 1 from the stone, 1 from the flower, 1 from the bow, and 1 built in. So that is 4 total, which means we're critting on 6 through 10. Decent chance there. So speaking of, Elena's going to take a shot here with the bow. So she's got 3 dice hitting on 6 plus. She's also a bow specialist, so any of these that miss, she can reroll once. And that's good, because she's only got 1 hit currently. So we will roll twice more to try to pull in a couple more 6s. We don't do it. So only one successful hit. That'll bring up this glorious main, which is fine. It's impervious, but this would be a good one to crit. Get ourselves a shimmering main. Best odds at critting here. Need a 6+. 4. So it is not a crit. Yep, you're absolutely right, Bill. We're going to rotate through. We'll let Urza take a turn. She'll look again at these top 3. That has kind of a lame failure on it, but we'll still put that up top. Hear me out. So we'll go like this, this, and this. And then we'll move Urza 1 to the side. Just in case we fail, then they'll run that way and it won't be a big deal. So Elena's up again. Everybody else will just pass till Elena comes up. So 3 speed. Need some 6s here. Oh! Hold up. When she's atop the giant stone face, she gets +2 range and +2 accuracy. So, Beast's Elbow. So she hit all 3 of those because they were both 5s. She didn't even need to re-roll. So this goes back here. She missed Glorious Main still, and that was the top one. And then this Wound was next. This Wound is what we had set next. So Urza would not have been able to move either. So it's the Wound and then Strange Hand, I believe, is how I had it set. Right? No, I had it Strange Hand first, and then the Wound. Okay, we're back on. Looking for 6+ with the Vespertine Bow. It's kind of funny that the only way we can hit is by critting with this bow. I think that's kind of the way it's designed. So 6+. There it is. Ooh, and it was on Strange Hand as well. So it is a crit, so 1 wound in the wound stack. You hack off the monster's hand. Spend a survival, absolutely. To treasure this moment and gain a permanent strength. Yeah, all day long. Trade a survival for a permanent strength. Okay, so we discard ground fighting. He stands up and is now live and very angry. And now we'll go for this next wound here. 6+. There it is again. A crit. Once again. The White Lion gains -1 accuracy token. And the weapon proficiency. Okay. And I think we did the wound. Yep. So let's give them their weapon proficiency with the bow. Thank you. Yep, already discarded ground fighting. I wish we could discard enraged. Let's try to get Urza in there to get her hits with the fist and tooth, and then get out of there. Oh, we don't have dash unlocked. It's kind of unfortunate. So Urza will go with fist and tooth. Has no accuracy, so it is just 2 speed, 7+. Yeah. 7s are better. Got 2. Got 2 chances at it here. Oh, they're both ugly failures. Ugly failures. Oh, if we could crit Beast's chest, oh, that would be sweet. Odds are low. Oh, we have somebody. Oh, Red Fist already is counted. We figured that out, that it gives everybody the Red Fist strength. So not great odds at this. With 2 strength, we're looking at wounding on, I think he has 10 toughness, right? 8. So we're looking at wounding on a 6+. We've just done that twice. You're saying no 5? Nope, red fist is calculated in there. So it's 1 permanent strength and then 1 temporary. Red fist is already in there. So we just need, I mean, I'm going to reach for it. I'm going to say 9-10 here. Give me the crit. I want the crit. 9-10 would be huge. Oh boy. Instead, it's the opposite. Failure, he's out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All is not lost yet. We could still track him down. Okay. That's alright. So Aerith needs a Qatar point, and Zachary really needs that axe point. So let's get in there for that. So Zachary from the blind spot with the bone axe. That's 2 speed, 5+ from back there. Yuck. Okay, spend a survival to surge. Let's try that again. Oh my gosh. Okay, Grateful Rock was not here to see that. Aerith, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Aerith with Lion Beast Guitars is 2 speed 5+ again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we got one. For goodness sake. No reactions. We have 7 strength with this individual and their weapon. So that will be wounding on... oh, so 2+ is a wound. Show me something. 6. Not a crit is a hit, though. And a weapon proficiency point. So we're 2 for 4 on weapon proficiency. We're in kind of a bad spot here for being targeted. I think I'm going to surge with Aerith and attack. So looking for 5s again. Oh! Where was that on the next roll? Where was that on straining neck? It's kind of wasted now, isn't it? Because we're about to end our turn. So knockdown won't really help. But that's okay. We're going to go after that first because there's no bad reactions. Well, that's also good for a hit. Right there, barely. Nice. It'll give us extra bonus points. And again. There it is. That's a crit. The blow wallops the white lion's head, causing shockwaves of blinding pain. Persistent injury. Whenever the white lion draws an AI, roll a d10. If it's a 1 or a 2, discard that card and end its turn. I sure will do that. Yeah, which means we need to get our weapon proficiency points. The other two, especially our fist and tooth guy. Especially. Alright, so now it is officially the white lion's turn. So he's now going to draw an AI, but Oh, so he does draw it still. He draws it, and then we roll for a 1 or a 2. So we roll 1 die. If this is a 1 or a 2, we get to... Axe is reroll. Axe is reroll. Yep, but not... I don't think Axe failed any wound attempts because he couldn't even hit for a wound. 1. Dang. So this turn is going to take place, and they drew Maul. Victim of grab last round, which is nobody. Closest knockdown survivor in range, which is nobody. No target is sniff. He's going to sniff. Wow. Which is just all survivors become threats. Nice. Okay, so Zachary really needs it. I'm not too worried about Aerith, so I'm going to move Aerith back into the grass. I need that lion to get back into range. I'm going to sidestep with Zachary just in case and attack with the axe to try to get this point. So bone axe, 2 speed, looking for 5s. Show me something here, goodness. There we go. There's 2 of them. Barely. We'll go after soft belly first. No, we'll go after beast's back first. With 5 strength, we're looking for 3+. Oh, doggy. That's it. No failure. Draw 1. Throw it away. Which does get that proficiency point. And what do we got on the next one? A crit, maybe? Nope. But another solid hit. There's no reaction on this. Really nothing else we can do here. I can move up with Urza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. Just in case something crazy goes on here. Because they'll probably... no, I should probably, if anything, go this way. Because they're going to target Aerith. Possibly. If he targets Zachary, Urza will be able to get there. If they target Aerith, Urza will also be able to get there. So that's a pretty safe place to be, I think. So he's going to draw an AI. But wait. We get to roll this and hope for a 1 or a 2. 8. The 2 was right there. They could have probably ran and shot, but I'm not too worried about killing him. I'd like to get that fist and tooth proficiency, and then I think the other 3 could wallop on him pretty good. So size up is random threat in field of view. That is everybody. So we'll get these out and let them decide. That random threat being targeted is survivor number 3. That just so happens to be Urza. Urza's got plenty of insanity. Turn to face and roll a d10. On a result of 4+, target suffers a brain damage and is knocked down. It's alright, because they'll stand right back up. 4+, so that hits. So takes a brain damage and is knocked down. But that would be considered the end of the lion's turn. And then specialization, you may stand if knocked down at the start of monster's turn or survivor's turn. So we'll get right back up there. No problem. And here's where we have to try. So our cat eye circlet person is Urza, unfortunately. So we're not going to be able to try to clean the deck first. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have to attack it in the face too. Terrible. Nothing we can do about that. 2 speed, 8 plus only. No accuracy buff. 8 plus, that's a tough look. Well, that's nice. We got one. We only need one. We gotta do it back to back. Okay. Beast flank. Step 1 down. And here comes step 2. For the wound would be huge. No! That's 1 short. I think we need... So it's 8 toughness and we have 2 strength. Gosh dang it. So now we have to surge and try to get an 8 again. That's terrible. We got it again. Come on now. We gotta capitalize here. Show me the 6 plus right now. Don't make me lifetime reroll this for you. Alright, there we go. It's a crit, no less. The white lion vomits all over you. It feels awesome. Gain a random basic resource. Ooh, 3 more insanity. Gosh. And give me that proficiency point. And it's just a random basic, which is a broken lantern piece. Okay. Did I don't think I did a wound for that, though. Okay. There we go. Now we can just kill him. Aerith's super powerful. Will Zachary go? Just in case he runs forward, then Aerith could still get to him. So Zachary is rocking that axe. 2, 6, and 5. So 1 hit. There's a failure. Not too worried about that. We are wounding on 3 plus, and we have 2 chances at it with this specialization. That'll do it. So that issues a wound. No failure necessary. Bow would be a better crit farm. It's not like there's a whole lot more to crit farm though, Bill. He's only got a couple life points left. But we'll give it a go. The range of that bow is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have put it back in the hands of the bowman, who is 3 speed, 6 plus. 1, 2. We get to reroll any misses once. Yep. Okay, 3 chances at it. Hopefully no trap. Nice. Okay, Beast's Tail. Actually, we could do... Well, shoot. Urza's in the way. We'll do Beast's Tail last, maybe, since it's a reflex. It's kind of tough. Because this wouldn't even move him out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Urza could suffer grab once. That would be okay. This basic action... So this is -1 movement. Ooh, this gives you a Lion Claw. That would help a lot. We did just roll a 10, though. That's alright. Do we have it in our bones to go back to back? Back to back crit town? We need a 6 plus for a crit. 50-50. High 50%. Come on. No! 1 short? You're joking. We do have 4 strength now, so that does wound. That would have been it right there. That would have been the whole hunt. would have accumulated into that one moment. Now we're gonna crit. Yep. Well, we get a lion tail. Thins the deck at least, right? He gets a -1 accuracy, not that it matters. Lion tail. I mean, we still have decent odds of finding it. But man, that would have been ideal, right? I don't think I got rid of this card either. Another crit. That's just the -1 movement. Dead. That bow person is a crit machine. Oh man, I hate hunting specific resources. That's such a tough way to live. Because it really is such a bummer. You just feel like you wasted time if you come out and don't get it. Do the customary 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. We did get all our weapon proficiency. We got a lot of good hide to start on a set of leather. That's also good. Alright, come on. We get 4. Let's draw the basics first, just to take the pressure off. 1. Nice. We need some organs from basic, that's for sure. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Alright. We already shuffled the lion. Let's just get right after it. 1, 2. Oh, gosh. 3. Oh, dude, come on. I mean, that's just terrible. We didn't get any hide, like any of the white fur for armor. Everybody cross everything. Somebody give me a drum roll. KDM gods, show me something special here. Show me Lion Claw. Oh, no. It wasn't even close. They were all in the back, as were the white furs. Oh, we have a scavenger kit. Oh, shoot. We have a scavenger kit. We get to pick one more. I forgot that we could do random or monster. This one will be it for sure, right? Oh, I'm so glad we bought that scavenger kit. So glad. No white fur, though. But we could afford to break away from Lion if we had to, since we got that guitar. So manage departing. Oh, sorry. We completed the showdown successfully. Ooh, Urza is 2. Chance at a permanent strength for our fist and tooth person. Tinker's going to get us +1 more. We do have a matchmaker. That's going to be nice too. So we will return in advance of the year. This year's going to be bad. This year's going to hurt. So we have to draw a settlement event first. 1, 2, 3. We'll do age for Urza right quick. Urza aged up, and hopefully she'll get a permanent strength to help with that fist and tooth nonsense. 7 through 15. 8. That should be a permanent strength. 7 through 15 is a permanent strength. That's big. That, and if we can get our hands on a monster tooth necklace, would help a lot. with Fist and Tooth. Okay. Now I shuffled these 3 times, so we're going to just draw this top one and go with it. Ooh. Ooh. It caught up to us. Murder. Oh no. Zachary was doing so good with the axe. Remarkable, some would say. And everybody is so insane. But Urza is the most insane. This targets our best 2 survivors. No! Someone in the settlement has been murdered. The survivor with the highest hunt XP is the victim. They are dead. Zachary, wasting his reroll, is dead. Yeah, sucks. But it's in settlement, so it's just 1. Dead. Gosh. The survivor with the highest insanity was caught in the act and is awaiting punishment. So we have Accept Darkness, I believe. We do. So we will be rolling on Accept Darkness table. So we just need a 4+ here for them to not die. Select roll a d10. Okay. So we need a 4+ here. Bad. Really badly. This is for Urza. A 3. Lifetime reroll. No problem at all there. And so we're going to have to kill 4 people this year from necrotoxic mistletoe. So let's make sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got plenty of people to sacrifice. Do we have other basics? We could sacrifice Gimli. Or just sacrifice his lifetime reroll. No, I don't want to do Boreas. Andred. We'll do Andred. See ya, Andred. I think you are one of those bonus intimacy people. You're kidding me! You are kidding me! Wow. That is so annoying. Spent a lifetime reroll on that. All I needed was a 4+. That is just... The murderer is slaughtered and their blood is painted onto the bodies of the survivors, empowering them. Departing survivors this line turn year gain 2 survival and add 1 armor to every hit location. Wow. Thanks, murder. Piece of garbage event. Okay. Story event. It's already here. Slenderman. 'Man. 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 ' here. Alright. There is a story about a darkness so dense and so deep that anyone who saw it was drawn into its inky depths. The story tells of a vast ocean in the depths of the darkness from which no shore is ever visible. Its murky waters teem with vegetation in a horrible sort, grasping roots and waving, slimy leaves with razor-sharp thorns. Swimming among the dark-watered jungles is a squirming shadow of writhing tentacles. Its horror is such a burden on the minds of miserable trespassers that they cannot recall what they have seen. A chilling dread without form, the terror of its approach can be felt so intensely that it cannot be committed to memory. When she emerged from the dark water pool, she was shivering, desperately trying to speak as if she choked on black water. Her pleading eyes desperately searched our faces until they suddenly widened with horror as she looked out into the emptiness. Bitter black tears rolled down her defeated face. She was too late. She fell slack at our feet, her lifeless body twisting and exploding in a shower of black ichor and red gore. Where did she come from? She give what did she give her life to tell us? The feeling of dread that followed her to the settlement would not lift. The survivors find the settlement gathered, lying around, watching the remains of a white speaker lying in a pool of black water. A gloomy silence reigns. The returning survivors experience a memory haze. So all 2 of our now returning survivors. Okay, we'll start with Elena, I guess. Guessing this can't be good. Nice. Nice. 2. Probably the worst. The returning survivors experience a confusion of muscle memory. All returning survivors forget one random fighting art. One random? Fine, that's random. Eeny, meeny, miny, random. And gain the blotted out fighting art. Add Forgotten Fear to the timeline 3 years from now. Forgotten Fear. There it is. Blotted out means when you take brain trauma, you also get a bleeding token. Okay. Add Slenderman to the Nemesis encounter list. Replace the next Nemesis encounter without a specified monster on the timeline with Nemesis encounter Slenderman. Its monster level is determined by the lantern near the encounter. Replace any further Nemesis encounters with a specified monster without a specified monster with the Nemesis encounter Slenderman. So here's Nemesis encounter. What year is that in? 9? So that will be level 1 Slenderman. Oh, is level 3. Did I skip over the other one? Oh, that's terrifying. We only fight him at 1 and 3. And 28? I feel like that probably got twisted. I think this is probably supposed to be... Yeah, because these are the unspecific Nemesis encounters. We had one at year 9 and one at year 19. He's not replacing anything, he's in addition to. When you add him to the deck, he pops up his random years. Alright. Okay. And we are still have kind of the worst to come. Necrotoxic Mistletoe is next. Yeah, I believe we did everything for rewards. This one's gonna hurt too, friends. Necrotoxic Mistletoe. Small buried plants bloom all over the settlement. An airy pollen clusters dance and airy pollen clusters dance in the lantern light as they fall from the atmosphere above. The ghostly scene is beautiful. The returning survivors feel their hearts lift and gain 5 survival. Max out at 4. As the settlement frolics, enjoying the phenomenon, a few members begin to feel sleepy, cold-nosed and covered in pollen. They sit to the side and watch everyone play. Nominate a health-conscious survivor. They gain an understanding, a courage, and check up on their sleepy friends. Our red first person did not die. Okay. Will this understanding help anybody specifically? Nobody with 2 in here. Nobody with 2, huh? Well, then we'll give it to Alistair. He gets a courage and an understanding. Whoops. And checks up on the survivors, meaning, well, I think, yeah. Flower person did not die either. That's Elena. Middle of the road. No, it's not. It's bad. Just ice cold dice on these. One by one, the sleepy survivors' heads heave and split, spilling bloody seeds everywhere. -4 population. Unable to cope, the healthy conscious survivor seeks refuge in the entrancing smell of the fairy ring and gains the flower addiction disorder. But we can't gain the flower addiction disorder. Yep, 4 dead. And we get the, I think we get the effects of our, because this says do not gain benefits of cannibalize for 1 through 2, and 6 through 10 says do not gain benefits of your death principle, but it doesn't say it here. So we just lose the 4. It was indeed expected. And we get their bonuses too. So we had decided it was going to be Mashadar was 1. Dead. Carmencha was 1. So it's 2. We could get rid of Andred. 3. And then we get rid of one of these guys. Walda. Dead. Hopefully I didn't just inadvertently... No, we ended up 6 and 6. That was about right. So, yeah, we'll get 4 additional endeavors there. Must have given them to us. Because we came home with 5. We got 6, 7 from murder, and then plus 4 more. So yeah, 11 should be right. We only had 1 tinker. 11 endeavors. Hopefully we got 11 things to spend endeavors on. That's all I'm saying. So we're going to go monster organ, monster hide, monster bone, and an endeavor to innovate. We got bed and symposium. We will be taking symposium. Okay, we know we're gonna do the lion claw, which is or a guitar, which is a lion claw and a hide. So 1, 2. Let's go to our storage gear. Add one of those. 1 more of those. That's nice. That's big. Because they're real strong too, so those hits are going to go a long ways, I think. Oh, I'm sure I still have it out. Caterium. We did lose a lot of our hide. Should be able to do some direction towards our... Guitar is not fragile. Thank goodness. That's real nice, though. That's going to go with Aerith. That's going to pair really nicely. We made the leather worker, right? We haven't. Holy crap, we haven't even built the leather worker. Whew. We have no items to do White Lion gear. Oh, we're only in year 6, you're right. So we need to build leather worker, 3 hide and an organ, and maybe weapon crafter. I don't love what comes out of the weapon crafter, but I do love that we can special innovate, like scrap smelting or whatever from there. 3 hide and an organ. So that would be... This is worth 2, so 1, 2, and an organ. So that adds... We do have... We should already have the heat. Yeah, we have lantern oven. So we just got the leather worker. And then, heck, I'm going to burn 3 bone and a hide to build the weapon crafter, I think. Let me take a look at what the weapon crafter is before I do it, just to be sure we can special innovate there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. So, leather is obviously good. We're going to be looking for that. Scrap smelting is really nice to special innovate that, because we do need iron if we want to get that replica flower sword. And just talking from experience, we're going to want to get that replica flower sword. What did it cost? So, oh, we could have got the flower knight helm a couple times. I know we've had some skulls. Replica flower sword is just 2 iron is what we're trying to track down for that. We do have... Alistair is an axe specialist. They're just deaf. But it didn't even hurt their accuracy because they had one to spare. So it is tempting to pick up with him on axe. And then honestly, I don't even... I'm probably... Billy, you're going to hate this, but I'm probably not going to do a fist and tooth person because I'm banking on getting this sword, and I'm going to do a sword proficiency. Because this sword is real nice. Losing that fist and tooth person was just real inconvenient. I'd really like to get broken lanterns too. Because we don't have any iron at all. No, but we do have 2 scrap. We need some iron. Well, we need... Honestly, we don't even really need... Maybe we don't even need to do scrap smelting. We just need to build a pickaxe so that we can farm that. A bone pickaxe. So let's not build the weapon crafter. I'm going to go back on that because it doesn't have anything really super great. So if we go back on that, we get our 3 bone and 1 hide back. And in lieu of the weapon crafter, we could spend an endeavor to do leather making, and then spend that leather and that bone to do a bone pickaxe. We do have ammonia, correct? We do, yeah. Being. We couldn't build them both because we don't have 2 hide. Or I would. If we had more hide. Don't have any saved. Hide's the one thing we're missing. What is that from? Is that from the bone smith? Would have to be, I would figure. Because it's a bone pickaxe, yep. Okay. Bone pickaxe can go with... I don't care. Down there. So that's going to go with whoever takes that over. I'm guessing they will take over green. Make dried acanthus? Probably. Probably could do that. So that pops over. Which would mean they would need the rawhide set. I need to add the bone pickaxe. Convert this to dried acanthus. From the organ grinder. Probably look at putting the rest of this into storage. 2 love juice, a broken lantern, and a great cat. 2 great cat bones. Monster necklace or monster grease. Monster necklace isn't quite as valuable if we're not going after a fist and tooth. and most of us have -1 red affinity, -2 red affinities. So we would not be able to probably ever get that additional strength out of it. Because we'll be doing axe, guitar, bow, and hopefully sword really soon. We need uh, we need 2 iron to get that dang sword. Mineral gathering gives us a pretty good chance at it. Then we have enough scrap to smelt a piece of iron. Alright, now we have 9 endeavors left. How do you figure? Oh! Oh, you mean like in the future make an extra? How bad is it? Did we really just carry it in case we got an iron ore? Because maybe I remember it just being stupid. Mineral gathering, that is. Gosh. So 1 through 3 is what sucks there. Oh yeah. And then it could possibly snap here. So you can only get it on a 6 through... Wow. You can really only get it on a 6 and a 7. Not great. This whole idea is really cool though. Really cool. That go deeper and deeper. Real cool. Anyways. Because you'd have to get all the way down to this to find 2 strange iron. But you could potentially, if you just stacked your gear grid with an axe, a sickle, a whip, and an almanac, you could potentially get a full set of blacksmith armor without even having the blacksmith. 4 iron and 3 scrap. It's pretty cool. It's a cool little track. Anyways, 9 endeavors. How do we go about spending them, my friends? Age up. So we'll be taking Elena and Aerith still. Probably take Alistair. Probably not, actually. Because it would probably be worth bumping up, like, a couple of our people. Like Gimli. Oh, you know Gimli's got to be that new axe person. Somebody's got to get ready to train with the sword. We should make them. Oh, dude, maybe this is a terrible call, but maybe we should get her a bone blade, just so she could start getting sword proficiency, so she could jump right in with the. Gimli shouldn't be deaf, is he? No, Gimli's not deaf. But if we get if we get Idril a bone blade, we could start getting sword points. Then when we get that Twilight Sword, we already have it decently far along. The axe proficiency, well, it's only 1 point, and that guy is deaf. Or we could boost Gimli up, get him ready to receive a point, and not be deaf, and have all these stats. So that's my line of thinking. Is like, spend 2 endeavors to age him up twice. Let him pick axe proficiency, so that he's just ready to rock and roll. And then see what kind of bonus we can get him on age. Something good here. 10. So it's just a random fighting art. We're used to that. So he's going to be green and be taking the rawhide loadout. But he's going to get a random fighting art. It's probably not going to be as good as Fated Blow, which is what the last one had, but Thrill Seeker. Whenever you gain survival during the showdown, gain an additional survival. You don't gain it often in there. So Idril will give her 2 points. Let her pick sword proficiency. And let her roll on the table. 9, same thing. So we spent 2 more endeavors for that. For a random fighting art. Seasoned Hunter. Whenever a random hunt event is 11, 22, blah blah blah, the hunt event revealer gains an understanding and a courage. Interesting event. Not sure I've seen that one. Maybe once. So let's give her the red gear grid, which is kind of the lion armor, I think. Yep. But it now has the bone pickaxe, and we'll have the bone blade, because we're going to buy one. We'll just get rid of a monster bone. It's not very good, I do get that, but it might get us some sword proficiency, and it's not fragile. Frail. We did get the reverberating lantern, yes. Bone blade. Save that. Grab myself a bone blade. Oh, it is frail. I thought the bone blades were not frail. We couldn't do it because we had to start the showdown immediately against the enraged lion. Otherwise, we probably would have been able to use it. But when you have to start the showdown immediately, it kind of stops you from being able to use it. We still have 5 endeavors. Intimacy is still scary without face painting. Down to 12 pop. Been using a lot of lifetime rerolls on stuff. Nobody has 2 understanding either. We want to keep doing shared experience. Oh, Alistair has 2 understanding. Wouldn't really help us though. They're not going out. Keep doing shared experience. Wish we could like innovate again. Well, we can't do courage because we decided not to build the weapon crafter. We also need to decide what we're hunting next week. Oh, that's the next thing. Sorry guys, I will be out of town next week. so there will be no stream next Sunday. I will be camping with the in-laws. Wish me luck. You want to do lion again? Okay. Well, probably don't want to do lion again, but need to do lion again for that armor. We're on 6. That's really not bad. I feel like we're probably on pace, even though we kind of got clapped on those last few. We needed to get at least 1 fur from this last hunt, though. That hurts. Can we do a level 2 lion is the question. So, bow would be... Oh, we still don't have dash. You're right. That is odd, to be in Lantern Year 6 and still not have dash. That's kind of the one place we're lacking. Just give up on fur and go rawhide? Well, we do already have a rawhide set. We could give up on... We just need fur from the lion for his set of armor. The reason that I like the white lion... We only need 1 fur to get suit? No. I think we need 3, because we only have the helm and the coat. So, we need 3. Yeah, unless we look down the lines of like, I'd like to get the dragon armor, and we can start hunting him pretty soon. So maybe we would just have to go like lion, lion, and then skip the lope and uh, try to farm the dragon starting in year 8. Storage is limited. We got 4 bone, 3 organ, 3 scrap. It's not great. So, not amazing in storage. Kinda lacking. We are still rolling with 5. Yeah, I know what you mean, Bill. We do still have 5 endeavors. So just abandon the fact that we have these 2 pieces of armor. Because if we're seriously considering Qatar, I think that this armor set gives you an additional luck if you have it with Qatars. Your weapon... Oh, just a speed and 2 strength when attacking with daggers or Qatars. So the speed and the 2 strength really is what is appealing. We do have pounce already, just based on the armor we have. As soon as you get the chest piece, you unlock pounce. Okay, so let's... Okay, that's fine. So we can hunt the lope. I'm not super interested in screaming gear, but I would be interested in his fur, for leather, possibly, because I'd like dragon armor at some point. So, yeah, maybe let's plan on going after a lope instead. That is going to change who can go. We should all be aware of that, because we have 19 insanity on Elena. Is there anything we can do to get rid of her insanity? Can't really take him out with 19 insanity against the lope. That's not going to go well. Um, I'm not particularly attached to Fist and Tooth, just because I know how difficult it is, and we are going to be picking up this replica flower sword pretty quick, so I think I would prefer to see sword proficiency over Fist and Tooth, personally. I think bow, guitar, axe, and Fist and Tooth would be pretty cool. I think the weakest link there is bow. Like, that's a cool specialization, but... Oh, deadly too. That's a W. Yeah, it'd take us 8 years to get Fist and Tooth now, which would be 1, 2, 3. We would get 4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Could get it by 12. Yeah, but encourage can help with that. It can kind of mitigate that a little bit, Bill. Okay, let's decide how to spend these last 5 endeavors. Yeah. How often would a bowman gain insanity against the lope? Because there's a solid chance we do lope back to back. And I would like to get those 2 proficiency points, but... Yeah, I could do that, Mike. For sure. Wait, Bill, what? Mike's asking, can you give 1 hunt XP to 5 no XP people? Yes, you can. Why would some of them die, Bill? Oh, before we can use them. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Do we have Scythe for Lope? We do have it unlocked. Like, we can get it. We have his weapon, if that's... Oh. What were the odds of that button combination? Is there an undo? I accidentally sent it to the shelf. I don't think there's an undo. Oh, gosh. Why the hell can you send the board to the shelf? That's dumb. I clicked send it to shelf, but I don't know if it's got everything on it still or not. You have to kill him at max level to get his thing. Wait, no, it was this way. Alright. This is, you're talking about his special weapon scythe, right? His Stampede Glaive or whatever it is. I think that's what you're talking about. You know what else I just realized? I don't think we want Idril to be the swords person. I don't think we do. Because I think this helps if you don't have that -2 red affinities. Yeah. You want, well, +1 green is nice. And then it's just oh, it's -2 red, so you'd have to have 3 total red. You can't dodge while you use it either, but it's always devastating, and it gains sharp and an evasion. 2, 6, and 6 with sharp. And it's double proficiency, grand and sword. What's the grand proficiency? Where did I put them weapon proficiencies at? There they are. I think grand is actually pretty crazy. Yeah, and I've been trying to do that, Bill. I've been trying to keep an eye on it. So if we went grand over sword, when attacking with a grand weapon, gain an accuracy. When attacking with a grand weapon during your act, if you critically wound, the monster is knocked down on a wound. Mastery is when a grand weapon master perfectly hits with a grand weapon, cancel all reactions for that attack. Woof. That's big. Okay, so if we can't bring Elena out, then let's have her leave departing. Let's have Idril pick up the bow for her. Give her the bow loadout for now. And then give somebody normal some double hunt XP. Boreas is normal. Do we have a cooler name than that? Zeus. Zeus could be the one that takes the Twilight Sword. Or the replica flower sword. Club is cumbersome, which is atrocious. But we don't need that quite yet. We don't need the but we could still spend 2 on Zeus. That's fair. I like that. So I'm going to spend 2. I'm going to give him grand weapon. And we're going to roll with him. I don't like that this is like... Can I lock it? That's better. But he will as soon as he gets the replica flower sword. 16. Yeah, so we probably won't use him right now. Another permanent accuracy. That's 2 permanent accuracy for the guy. I just thought grand weapon specialization sounded cooler than the sword. I've never gone for grand before. Well, but I don't... That's what I'm saying is I don't know if I want to go after sword anymore. I think I'd rather go after grand, because the replica flower sword is grand. So we could pick somebody else to go after just regular sword. Rima is really good too. Rima's got an accuracy and a strength. We could maybe... So I'm going to give Rima 2 XP then. We're going to save Zeus till we get the grand weapon. Alright, because he's just stacked. But we're going to give Rima 2 XP, and she's going to join the fights. Possibly as Fist and Tooth. Don't yell at me yet. We're going to analyze. So she ages up. She's got an accuracy and a strength and a luck. So let me take a look at this. 17. That's another accuracy. For Rima. So if we put her in the Departing and gave Rima this gear grid, kind of wasted a bone on that bone blade if we're not going to use it. Rima has -2 red affinities, so even the Monster Tooth necklace wouldn't do her a ton of good. It would get her 1 strength. That's just if we went after Fist and Tooth again. Okay, I'll take this sword. Since we're going away from sword and trying to do grand, we'll just do the old do back. Give me that bone back. That monster bone's super valuable. Take back. You think a bone club is grand? Is that true? Is that real? Ah, two-handed heavy club bone. So it is not grand. The fact that it's cumbersome is... Unless you use it in pounce. It says right there, unless this weapon... Ignore cumbersome if this weapon is activated indirectly using pounce or charge. Huh. Well, pounce is currently with the bone axe, so do we want to switch that to the katars? It was close, Titan. That would have been sweet. So Aerith now has a white lion helm and the coat. And Rima would not have white lion. It wouldn't be a lion armor anymore. It would be like it's so undefined as a loadout right now. Because this is now a skull helm. And then there is no coat. And there's no bone blade. Ooh, not 2. None. I also didn't take 2 for Rima. Okay. That grand one would be so cool. But if we take Rima, we could give Rima Fist and Tooth. And try. Do have 2 bone axes, yes. From our early gaming years. Her strength is only 1 build, but she's got good accuracy. Oh yeah, that Zambatu is definitely a grand weapon. She's got good accuracy though, but her strength is bad. But it doesn't have to be. Red Fist person comes, and we could do the Monster Tooth necklace. That would get her 1. It would cost a scrap and a bone. So if we came over here, we'd be able to spend a Broken Lantern and that Monster Bone we did the do back on. She'll never be able to get the second thing from it. Okay, where the heck is it? Must be an organ grinder. Yep. So it will get them 1 additional strength. Let me add that to the gear. I might be able to sneak something in this week if you guys want. Which goes into this grid. Rima's. Which gets another strength. Okay. Could end up being good. I feel like that's a pretty decent year. We have 1 endeavor left. We need to get an iron. Understanding, you want to roll those dice. Risk triggering intimacy. I'm down. Spend our last one on dun 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 dun. Did we spend one to build the leather worker though? I know we spent the resources, but I don't think I spent the endeavor. Because we had 11, right? Yeah, we spent one to make leather, not to build leather, but to create leather. We spent one. We spent one to innovate. We spent 2 on Gimli, which puts us at 4. We spent 2 on Idril, which puts us at 6. We spent 2 on Rima, which puts us at 8. And we spent 2 on Zeus, which puts us at 10. That's what I mean. We spent an endeavor to create leather, but I don't think we spent the endeavor to create the leather worker. Because if you add that in, that's 11 total endeavors, and that's what we had. Okay, so I will count it out just one more time. So we spent 1 to make leather for the bone pickaxe. We spent 1 to innovate. We spent 2 on Ghibli, which brought us to 4. 2 on Idril, which brought us to 6. 2 on Rima, which brought us to 8. 2 on Zeus for the Grand, which brought us to 10, and then we should have spent 1 more to build the Leatherworker. I think aging up the people we chose to age up were good. I think they were good choices because we got like permanent accuracy out of them. I think it was a good choice. So I'll be chatting with you guys in Discord about availability. Sounds like Wednesday maybe works the best. So I will chat with you guys about that on Wednesday. It looks like we're bringing Aerith to work on Katars, Gimli to start with our axe, Idril is going to start with the sword, and Rima is going to start with Fist and Tooth. Depending on how well Idril and Rima do, we will decide who gets subbed out when we get the replica flower sword and we start doing Grand. It will have to replace between Gimli, Idril, and Rima, whichever one's doing the worst, I think will get replaced. If somebody loses a leg or whatever, you know. Absolutely, it's my pleasure. Thank you guys for being here. Honestly, that's the move, is having you guys here. It's big. Okay, we absolutely cooked the lion in that fight, but then we kind of got throttled in the settlement event with murder. That really, really sucked. So, okay, you guys have a great week. We will chat about Wednesday. Um, I'm just on call. You guys know the drill. Go let that dog out before it does its business in your house, Mike. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for being here.